In the beginning of the story, we see a newly married couple, Tom and Gillian, who have shifted to Tom's childhood home. Later at night, they are having a conversation after dinner when they hear a sound from the basement. They go downstairs to investigate and find an old photo of Gillian, which was from their childhood days. It is revealed that Tom and Gillian were childhood friends. Tom approaches a wall from where a dog emerges, and they follow it upstairs. Then they hear a voice from the basement, and the lights flicker. In the morning, while gardening, Gillian sees their neighbor Jan, who is also their childhood friend. Now it is nighttime, and Tom, Gillian, and their friends are sitting and talking. Tom tells them that Gillian used to draw a drawing of a clown in her childhood, named Prizzle Jack. The next day, Tom and Gillian go to the market where Tom interacts with a woman named Sarah Winters. Upon returning home, Gillian asks Tom about the girl. Tom replies that her name is Sarah Winters, and if Gillian has any questions for her, she can call her. The details about Gillian's dad will be revealed later. Later that night, Gillian is seen sleeping, appearing slightly unconscious, and then the lamp in their room flickers. The next morning, Gillian is working when Tom calls her to come to the basement. When she goes there, Tom stops her near the stage and asks her if she remembers how it used to look downstairs. Gillian replies, "Yes, just a wall." After hearing this, Tom takes her downstairs, where a blue-colored door is built on the basement wall, which was not there before. Tom also sends a photo of that door to his mom, who also confirms that there was no door there before. They call their friend Jason, and his reaction is the same after seeing the door. He says that this door is also made in a way that no screws or holes are visible, making it impossible to open the door. Jason tries hard to open the door but fails, so he goes upstairs and brings a shotgun from his car. And now when he fires the shotgun, the lights go off. After 6 shots, the lock of the door breaks. After opening the door, they see stairs leading downstairs, at the end of which is another door. Upon getting closer, they notice a hand-shaped mark on the door. Surprisingly, this door is also locked. But Gillian stops Jason from using the gun. Then all 3 of them go to their neighbor Jan's house to see her basement, where her basement appears completely normal, and there is no door on it. Then they return, and this time, even Jason's shotgun fails to open this door. They try every possible attempt, but still nothing happens. After that, everyone goes upstairs, and Gillian knocks on the door as she leaves. But nothing happens, and she goes upstairs. But then suddenly someone knocks from the inside. The next day, Gillian goes to the therapist and tells her about the door. The therapist suggests that maybe Tom's dad made it like a storage room. Gillian also tells the therapist about Tom, that he calls someone at night, and I have seen him arguing with a girl, but I don't know anything about it. In this situation, the therapist advises her to talk to Tom to confirm. At night, when Gillian comes home, Tom is about to go somewhere. He tells Gillian that he is going to his friend's house. After that, Tom leaves, but he goes to another woman's house, and Gillian notices it because she was following him. Seeing this, she returns home, and after a while, Gillian goes near the door in the basement. She places her hand on the hand-shaped mark, after which her torch starts blinking, and she hears the sound of the door opening. On opening the door, she sees that there was a dark room in front of her, with a clown in one corner that escapes from the room. This clown is like the one Jack used to draw in his childhood. Now upon seeing this, Gillian gets scared and calls the police. From the voice of the police on the call, it seems to me that something fishy is going on. Let's see what happens next. Jan, standing outside listening to the police, thinks that Gillian trusts things that happen with a special person. But then he starts apologizing and goes inside the house. Now in the morning, Gillian is doing some work when she remembers that number and decides to call it from Tom's received call list. A lady answers the call. When Gillian tells her that she is Tom's wife, she tells her to stay away and hangs up. At night, Gillian is sitting outside, where Tom comes and asks what happened. Gillian tells him that she spoke to that girl, and asks him why he called her 5 times in 3 days. Now Tom and Gillian start arguing about that call, after which Tom leaves. Tom goes to that woman's house again, and Gillian goes to Jason. Gillian asks Jason about Tom, suspecting if Tom is betraying her. Jason denies it and says everything is fine, but Gillian doesn't believe him. In that moment, Jason tells her that she cannot blame Tom for things that her dad did 20 years ago. Now Gillian gets angry upon hearing about her dad and shouts at Jason for not telling her the truth about Tom. Jason also shouts at her, suspecting Tom, and then we see the lights blinking, and in the next room, Jack stands up. Jason and Gillian are arguing when Jack enters with a knife and stabs Jason in the face repeatedly, killing him. Upon witnessing all this, Gillian screams, and Jack gets up and dances while going back to his room. And with this, the first episode ends, brothers and sisters. If you want us to explain the next part of this series, then give this video 100 million likes, and then I will definitely consider explaining the next part.